Hey guys, Tyler here from NNT Auto Reviews, and a pretty special review here today. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2017 Corvette Grand Sport in the 3LT trim level. Now this is the coupe, a convertible is available. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Terryville Chevrolet in Terryville, Connecticut for allowing me to film the car in today's video. If you are interested in purchasing any Chevy, give them a call, stop by, or check out their inventory online. All their contact information can be found in the description box. Now this car has quite the extensive options list, so I'm just going to give you a slide here and list all the options out for you and the prices. Now this particular Grand Sport is finished in the beautiful black exterior color, and it's one of 10 color options on the Grand Sport. And you also have the Grand Sport stripes up here finished in yellow. So back here, as I said earlier, this one is the coupe configuration. You can also get it in a convertible, and the Corvette is also rear-wheel drive, of course. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start getting into detail up here on the front. So you have, for your high and low beams, you have a projector bulb, and you also have your LED daytime running lights and your LED turn signals as well. Now down here you have this really cool looking carbon fiber front splitter there. You also have your camera, the two cameras for your track data recorder, which is a really cool system, and I highly recommend it. You have the classic Corvette emblem up there on the front. So now coming down the side, you have these absolutely gorgeous chrome 19-inch wheels. The only wheel style available on the Grand Sport, but you can get it in a variety of different colors. Now this one actually has the performance package, which gives you full carbon ceramic brakes discs by Brembo, and I believe they are 6-piston brake calipers there too. And you have the yellow brake calipers matching the yellow up here, which looks outstanding. And the tires measure 285/30 on the front. Now you have the Grand Sport lettering here along with your air inlets there, and your wheelbase is right around 106.3 inches. And you have this beautiful, again, carbon fiber spoiler going down the bottom there. Really nice aerodynamic mirrors. You also have your door handle here, your electronic release. Now with the back wheels, it's a totally different story. You have 20-inch wheels back here, and you also do have the carbon ceramic discs back here too, but you have 4 pistons. And these tires back here measure 335/25. You have your fuel tank release there. You also have an engine intake there. Air intake rather. And coming around the back, you have this awesome spoiler. And you can kind of take these extenders off if you're not at the track. Now back here you have your quad exhaust outlets and your rear view camera. So now let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. So looking at the hood with the hood up, you can really see the air vents and the carbon fiber shining with the sun. And over here we have our alternator, and we have our oil filler right here in your dipstick. So under the hood we find the awesome 376 cubic inch LT1 6.2 liter V8 producing 460 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 465 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 RPM. Alright, so now let's go ahead and check out the interior. Now the interior color is called jet black, and you have really cool yellow highlights all over the place. Even on your door panels here, you have a nice long door. You have your yellow stitching here. You have your Bose audio system. Lock unlock. You have your 2-person memory and your easy exit system. You have this really nice metallic accent right there, and then you also have your 2 window controls. Really nice soft armrest there. You have your door release and a big speaker right here. You also have a little storage tray right there. And you have this gorgeous Corvette sill plate right here. Now to the left of the dash, you have all kinds of carbon fiber going on over here. You also have a gauge dimmer. You have your mirror controls and your heads-up display controls there. And under here you have your dead pedal. You also have your gas and brake. Metal to give it a really sporty feel. Also up here you have your trunk release. So in the seat you actually have a suede portion in the center there. Then you have your yellow stitching going all the way around. And these are the competition bucket seats. And they are 8-way powered, really nice looking seats. That is a 2016 Camaro convertible that just pulled in over there. But let's go ahead and get inside and check out the rest of the interior. So here's the key for the Corvette Grand Sport. You have this really nice Corvette emblem right there. And on the back you have a lock-unlock, remote start, panic alarm, and a trunk release. You have this nice metallic accents at the bottom there. So all you need to do to start the car is keep the key fob in the interior, put your foot on the brake, and press the engine start stop button. And the 6.2 liter will roar to life. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting into detail here with your steering wheel here. Really nice suede steering wheel with the yellow stitching on the inside. You have really nice metallic accents over here and some carbon fiber at the bottom. And it is a flat bottom steering wheel. So over here you have your cruise control settings. You have your favorites up and down right here. And over here all of your sort of media controls. You have your voice commands, telephone controls. And you also have settings for your reconfigurable display up there, which we will get into in a little while. You also have your plus and minus for the audio volume. Now behind here is potentially one of my favorite touches of this Grand Sport. And the yellow colored, these are the yellow colored shift paddles up here. So really cool looking color. And behind here you have your turn signals as well as your high beams. Over here you have your wiper controls. Okay, so looking up here at the gauges, you have a combination of regular gauges and an electronic gauge as well. So over here you have the speedometer, and in the center there you have your LCD display, which gives you your oil pressure as well as your temperature and your tachometer as well. And at the bottom it'll tell you what mode you're in. And you have your red line right around 6,500 RPM. So moving over here, you have a really cool air vent, passenger airbag off. You also have your 4-way hazards. And down here you have a up and down for your volume as well as off, and your screen up and down button. So you actually have a hidden storage tray back here with a USB inlet there. Really cool little touch there. And you have a really nice MyLink display here. So let's go ahead and show off some of the features of it. Now this is your home screen. And go ahead and check out the audio screen. You have all your presets down here. Phone screen. You can go ahead and pair your device via the Bluetooth. You also have projection, which has to do with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have navigation. You can go ahead and zoom in. You also have settings. I'm just going to go through them. You can go ahead and pause the video and see what the settings are. Back to home, we have weather. We have 5-day forecast, your weather on the route, which is pretty cool. Now over here is one of my favorite parts. This is your performance data recorder. So you can start recording when you're like on the track and stuff, and it will show you your RPMs, your speed, your G-force, and it's just a really cool system. If you haven't seen it, definitely look up a video on YouTube of the performance data recorder. It's really, really cool. Now if you click that up button, you have all your presets there. Over here you have OnStar cameras. So you have your 2 front cameras right there. You have your back camera with your guidance lines, and that'll also come up when you're in reverse. You have your traffic, and you also have shop. So that's just the basic functions of the MyLink display, and I believe it is your 8-inch MyLink display, and you have carbon fiber that goes all the way around it. So a really cool feature there. And these are all your sort of redundant buttons right there, and you also have your climate control down here as well. You have heated and cooled seats, 3-stage of course, and you also have your recycling, auto, AC, your 4 zones here. You also have your front and rear defrost, sync, and your passenger seat climate control. Now down here you have a really, really cool plaque, and it says Grand Sport, and you have the old original Corvette Grand Sport from the 60s there. Really cool touch there. And now down here of course is your 8-speed automatic transmission here with your paddle shifters of course. Now coming standard is a 7-speed rather manual, but this is our 8-speed. So we press the unlock, and if we go down into reverse, we see our backup camera again with our guidance lines, neutral, drive, and manual mode, which is where you'll start using the paddle shifters. So all the way back up into park, and over here we have a little either a lighter or a 12-volt power outlet. Over here you also have a couple of cup holders. You have an electronic parking brake and your nice metallic accents here. Now over here you have a mode selector, which is really, really cool. So if we tilt it over to the left, it'll go into economy mode. Tilt it over again, it'll go into weather mode. We also have tour, sport, and track mode. And I'm not sure if you heard that, but the exhaust does open up when you go into track mode. Now over here you have this nice this center console right here with the yellow stitching again. And if we open that up, we'll find a nice shallow storage place here to put, your cell phone or whatever you need there. You also have 2 USBs and an auxiliary inlet there. And looking over here towards the passenger space, we notice we have a really nice driver-focused interior right here. But still a really nice design over here. And you also have your individual temperatures for your passenger there. And really nice suede ceiling up here with your diamond stitching. Now you can take this part off so it can be a Targa top, which is a really cool design feature there. And up here you also have your frameless mirror with your OnStar and SOS. You have LED lighting up here for the driver and the passenger. And you also have your 3 garage home links. Really nice little visors here, all wrapped in suede. So now let's go ahead and check out the passenger space. So up here we have a better view of the removable top here, and you see that it has this nice carbon fiber design. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hop in and check out the passenger space. So the passenger door is much like the driver's. You still have this really nice yellow stitching going all the way across the door. Really, really nice looking. You have your door release here, you have your lock unlock, and your 2 speakers. And you do have 10 total speakers for the sound system. And your window release. Corvette sill plate, and you can also see the beautiful carbon fiber down there. Now this seat again has the suede in the center here and leather on the outside. You also have some nice carbon fiber touches, and again the competition bucket seats here. You also have, it is powered over here as well. So a really nice view to look at when you're in the passenger seat here. You also have your climate control over here, which is really cool. And you have a little glove box to store whatever you need in there. It's all lined in felt, so whatever you put in there is safe. You also have a nice grip handle right here for when you're hugging the corners or going around Lime Rock. You have nice carpeting down here as well. So now let's go ahead and check out the trunk space. So you can open the back hatch a few different ways, but for the purpose of this video we're going to use this button right next to the backup camera here. And it'll pop the hatch open. All you need to do is lift it up a little bit. So back here you have a bunch of accessories that comes with the Corvette. And it's very nicely carpeted back here. You have some illumination right here and a 12-volt power outlet. And a really good amount of space for a sports car like this. You also have a grab handle right here. You also have some grocery bag hangers. Pretty cool grocery getter, if I do say so myself. So not that much of you are going to pay attention to this part of the video, but the Corvette Grand Sport does actually get 16 miles to the gallon in the city and 26 on the highway. And you have an 18.5 gallon fuel tank, and you have your capless fuel filler there. So to wrap up this video, thank you guys very much for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for future in-depth reviews.